Click on OK. To the first concept, environments. Environment. Environment. Environment is nothing but it is a combination of software and hardware. It is a combination of software plus hardware. It is a combination of software plus hardware. Environment is nothing but it is a combination of software plus hardware. Software means it is a Windows 7 environment. Windows 7 plus hardware. Hardware means computer. Hardware means it is a computer. So that is called Windows 7 environment. Windows 7 environment. If it is only if you have software, that is called Windows 7 environment. If it is having only computer, that is not Windows 7 environment. So Windows 7 software, if you install in one computer, that is called Windows 7 environment. This is the mass definition. This is the mass definition. Actually, this is the mass definition. What is environment? Environment is nothing but it is a combination of three layers. It is a combination of three layers.
Yes.
One is presentation layer, business layer, database layer. It is a combination of three layers. One is presentation layer, business layer, database layer. So environment is nothing but it is a combination of
Software
three
and
layers.
hardware.
Presentation layer, business layer, database layer. It is a combination of three layers. Presentation layer, business layer, database layer. First, we will discuss what is presentation layer. What is presentation layer? We will discuss. What is presentation layer? So, for example, I am going to Gmail, sir. This is the Gmail application. For example, this is the Gmail application. Present, I am viewing the application. Present, I am viewing the application. So, that is called presentation layer. I'm viewing the application. I'm viewing the application. That is called presentation layer. Presently, I'm viewing the application. So, that's why that is called presentation layer. After viewing the application, I'm doing username and I'm giving a username and password. I'm clicking on sign in button. So that is called business layer. After viewing the application, I'm doing some actions. I'm giving username and password. I'm clicking on sign in button. So this is called business layer. This is called business layer. After viewing the application, I'm doing some actions on the application. So that is called business layer. After doing the action, I'm giving username, I'm giving password, I'm clicking on sign in button. It is opening the next page. I'm giving the username, I'm giving the password, I'm clicking on sign in button. That is called business layer. After performing the action, it will open next page. So this is called database layer. It is called database layer. It is called database layer. So environment is nothing but it is a combination of three layers: so presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Presentation layer means present I'm viewing the application, so that's why that is called presentation layer. Business layer means I'm doing some actions on the application, so that is called business layer. Database layer means after entering username and password I'm clicking on sign in button, so it is opening next page, so that is called database layer. It will retrieving the information, it will open the information, so that is called database layer. Environment is nothing but it is a combination of three layers: presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Presentation layer means presently I'm viewing the application, so that is called presentation layer. Business layer means I'm doing some actions on the
Doing some
application.
actions on.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm entering username, I'm entering password, I'm clicking on sign in button, so I'm doing some action. So after entering, after doing some actions, it will open or it will retrieve the database. So that is called database layer. Environment is nothing but it is a combination of three layers. Okay. There are four types of environments, sir. There are four types of environments. There are four types of environments. One is single dimension, standalone environment. First one is standalone environment. Standalone environment. Or there are four types of environments. So there are four types of environments. One is standalone environment, or we can say one tier architecture. Second one is client server environment or two tier architecture. Web environment or three tier architecture. Fourth one, distributed environment. Entire architecture. Distributed environment or entire architecture. There are four types of environments. Standalone environment or one tier architecture. Client server environment or two tier architecture. Web environment or three tier architecture. Distributed environment or entire architecture. So first we will discuss standalone environment. First we will discuss standalone environment. Standalone environment. We will discuss standalone environment first. Sir, or it is a one tier architecture. Presentation layer, business layer, database layer.
Database layer.
Three layers will reside in only one tier. So that's why that is called standalone environment or one tier architecture. Stand presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in only one tile. In the single tile, it will. So all the tiles, or presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in only one tile or one window. So that's why that is called standalone environment or one tier architecture. Best example, three layers, presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in only one tile, one window. At a time, one window. In the one window only we can get all the layers: presentation layer, business layer, database layers. Sir, just tell me any example, sir. What is this one? I didn't get you. So just go to VLC media player. Best example, VLC media player or real player or Windows media player, whatever it is. So I'm opening VLC media player. So present I'm viewing, so this is called presentation layer. Okay, this is the VLC media player. Presently I'm viewing the application, so I'm viewing VLC media player. So that is called presentation layer. Next, I'm adding some file. I'm adding one movie. I'm adding one movie. So that is called business layer.
Yeah.
Adding the movie, it will open the movie. That means it will play the movie. So that is called database layer. Single
Database.
layer, single window. We are doing three tasks. Presently, I'm viewing. I'm doing some actions. I'm playing the movie. So that is called standalone environment. Three layers will reside in only one tier: presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in only one tier. So that's
One
why that
time.
is called standalone environment or one tier architecture. Three layers will reside in only one tier. So that's why
One
that is called standalone environment or one tier architecture. Next, next, client server environment. Best example is VLC media player.
VLC.
Three actions I'm doing in single window, sir. Three
Hmm.
actions. Presentation layer. Presently, I'm viewing. After that, I'm performing some actions. After that, playing the movie. So the database. So three layers will reside in only one tier. So that's what that is called standalone environment or one tier architecture. Three layers will reside in only one tier. Okay. Presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in only one tier. So
One.
that's why that is called standalone environment or one tier architecture. Three layers will reside in only one tile. Got it, sir? Point.
Yeah. What about now Google login also? It's not one tier, sir.
It is not Gmail. It is not one tier architecture. So after entering username and password, it will open next page. So that is not one tier architecture. Gmail is not a one tier architecture. So I'm
Okay.
doing some actions. So in the same window, presently I'm performing some actions, and it is opening the movie or it playing the movie. So three layers will reside in only one tier. That is standalone environment or one tier architecture. It is a single user application. It is a single user
Single.
application. It is a single
Okay.
user application. Right. Next, client server environment. Client to server. Client server environment. Presentation layer, business layer will reside in one tier. Presentation layer, business layer will reside in one tier. Database layer will reside in other tier. So this is the client, this is the server. Presentation layer, business layer will reside in one tier. Database layer will reside in other tier. So presentation layer, business layer. So presentation layer, business layer will reside in one tier. Database layer will reside in other tier. Three layers. So here three layers will divide. Presentation layer, business layer will reside in one tier. Database layer will reside in other tier. So best example, college environment. Best example is college environment. In the college, in the principal room, we have one server. So using in the server, we have number of applications, for example. So we can access from other physics lab, chemistry lab, and different labs. We can access that application from different labs. So that means, so we have only one server, but based on the server capacity, we can choose number of clients. Based on the server capacity, we can choose number of servers. Like best example is uh, client server environment. Best example is college environment. So here you should remember, if you want to access that application, there is no internet connection required. Through LAN we can connect with the server and we can access that application. So best example is college environment or eSeva or bank setup. So these are the client server environment best example. So without having an internet connection, directly we can access the application from client. We can access the application from client. So, so based on the server capacity, we can attach or connect with the number of clients based on the server capacity. So in market we have different servers, like you can access only 2 members, 3 members, 100 members, 1,000 members, 200 members, 2,000 members. So based on the server capacity, we can attach, we can link with this particular server. So here is client server application, means there is no internet connection required. Without internet connection, we can access the application. That type of application is called client server application. So client server application, without internet connection, we can access that application. That is client server application.
But it should be connected through Ethernet cable
No,
from
no.
the client to direct server.
Client to just to
Server.
client to server. Client means one of the computer.
Yeah, yeah. Client means one of the computer, so it should connect to direct to server through the
Server.
Ethernet.
Through without internet, through LAN cable is there na. LAN
Yeah,
cable.
through the Ethernet cable. Yeah.
Through internet cable, there is no internet connection required. Directly, we can access that application from client.
Hmm.
Okay, that is client server. Wherever you go, sir, only one point purpose we are learning this concept. There are two types of application. Wherever you go, if it is software company or if it is wherever you go, there are two types of application. One is client server application. Second one is web application. Web application means Google, Gmail. So these are the web applications. So compulsory we need internet connection. Without internet connection, we can't access. So that is called web applications. Normal client server application means without internet connection also we can access that application. That is client server application. Okay,
Okay.
right. Next, web environment. Presentation layer, will reside in one tier. So it is a client. Business layer, it is a application server. Yes, database layer. It is a server. Presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in different tiles or different windows. So that is called web environment. Web environment best example is IRCTC. Why I am saying IRCTC? IRCTC a three-tier architecture. In India, we have one site that is IRCTC. IRCTC means only three tiers will be there. Presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in different tiers. So best example is IRCTC. Best example is IRCTC. So different layers will reside in different tiles. So, presentation layer, business layer, database layer. Three layers will reside in different tiles. So that is called best example is IRCTC. Why I'm saying IRCTC? So IRCTC only India people only will access this application. Outside India people they can't access. They can access, but they do no need to access this IRCTC. Only this India people, for example, 100 crore people. So only 100 crore people purpose they will keep one server. So only 100 crore people, limited area, limited. So IRCTC is a three-tier architecture. Best example is IRCTC. For example, I'm going to New Zealand. New Zealand people only for New Zealand purpose they will develop one application. Only New Zealand people only access. Otherwise, other countries people they will not access that application. That type of application is called just like three-tier architecture. Only just based on the popularity, based on the based on the population they will develop that server. They will keep that much of information application server they will keep. So that is IRCTC is a web sorry three-tier architecture. Three-tier architecture best example is IRCTC. Presentation layer will reside in one tier, that is client. Business layer will reside in other tier, that is application server. And database layer, that is server. Three layers will reside in three different tiles. So that is
So
IRCTC.
exactly what is that app, sir? IRCTC is what exactly does?
IRCTC is there. Just we can book the train tickets as well as flight tickets. IRCTC. You don't know IRCTC is
Uh,
there?
no,
Only
I never used that one.
IRCTC is a one of the site. Just like if you want to
Okay.
book the trains and flights, we will use IRCTC. Only India people will access. Outside India people, they can access, but they will not touch that.
They can't use.
They will
Hmm.
not use. Why? Because only India people only they can use. Only India already living India people only they will access that application. So only for India people they will keep that application server. So using that server information we can access.
So if I connect from here to the server,
Hmm. Yes,
does it work still?
it will work.
For only purpose of local people.
Local people, other side India people, outside India people, they will not use. There is no chance. Okay.
No chance. They need to come to the location otherwise.
Uh, So IRCT is the best example. Okay, that is web environment. Last, distributed environment or entire architecture. Distributed environment or entire architecture. Presentation layer, business layer. So we have number of tiles. So this is the presentation layer. Presentation layer means it is a client. It is a application AS1, application server AS1, AS2, AS3. server. Presentation layer, business layer, business layer, database layer. So this is the entire architecture. We can't say right now we have only three application servers. Tomorrow, if it is population growing, they will increase another site, another application server. So based on the population, they will increase the servers. So it is the entire application. Best example: Google, YouTube, Facebook. So number of users will be there. Number of users, different users. They will access that application. So why we are increasing application servers? So some people they will connect with application server 1, some people they will connect with the application server 2, some people connect with application server 3. So load is distributing. Just
Distributing.
load whenever if it is load is distributing, so that means load is distributing. That means some people they will connect with application server 1, some people connect with application server 2, some people connect with application server 3. Load is distributing, application performance is very good. For example, okay, today 10th class result, for example. So server will say server busy. Why it is showing server busy? Actually, that capacity at a time they can access 1,000 members, for example, but number of people they are accessing at a time. So that's the reason it will show server busy, server down. So number of people at a time, if they want to access that application, so it will say server busy. So that means entire architecture, number of here, based on the population, we will increase the servers, application servers. So here we are keeping 3 servers only. But if it is any server required, once again they will install, they will configure another server. That means load is distributed. Load is distributed. If it is load is distributing, application performance is very good. Okay. If it is load is distributing, load there, if it is there is no load, application performance is very good. If it is there is no load, application performance is very good. That is distributed environment. So here we can't say how many tiles. So it is a entire architecture. It is a entire architecture. Right. Yeah. Environments over, sir. There are 4 types of environments. One is client server environment. First one standalone environment, second one client server environment, third one is web environment, fourth one distributed environment. This is not very important class, so but still we need to know there are 2 types of applications. One is the client server application, second one is the web application. Client server application means without internet connection also we can access that application, that is client server application. Web application means compulsory we need internet connection, then only we can access, that is web application. Right. Next, software development models. Software development models or SDLC model. SDLC model. Sir, uh,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
you know how to prepare chicken curry?
Chicken curry, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How you can prepare, sir? Just tell me process.
Just marinate the chicken,
Hmm.
leave it for a while,
Hmm.
and then prepare all the like if you want to use some vegetables, tomatoes or onions,
Hmm.
prepare it
Hmm.
and pour the oil in the container and fry the onions
Hmm.
and tomatoes and
Hmm.
mix all the spices
Hmm.
and then put the chicken.
Okay.
So this is how I do.
Okay. You are processing this process, and I will follow another process. My mother will follow another process. My sister will follow another
Yeah.
process. But final output is chicken curry.
Final output is yeah.
Chicken curry. Final output is chicken curry. But the different people, they will follow different process if they want to prepare chicken curry. So there is no unique process. There is no unique process.
Mm.
There is no common process for all the company, all the people. Okay, there is no common process. If you want to prepare chicken curry, these are the steps. There is no rules and regulations. So you can prepare chicken curry your own style. I can prepare my chicken curry my own style. My mummy also will prepare one chicken curry her own style, and my sister also will prepare her own style. So there is no process. Just like after, first of all, you should do like this. There is no rules and regulations. So so today concept is SDLC models. After getting the software company, they will follow one process. After getting the project, they will follow one process. That process is called SDLC models or procedures or processes or structure. So SDLC models, each and every software company uniquely, they will follow one process if they want to develop any project in software company. So there is no common process for all the companies. All the companies, they will not follow one unique process. They will follow, they will not follow one. Each and every software company will follow one unique process. Just only one means, one only one line. But I will tell number of times why I don't know. So each and every software company having one unique model. So only for that software company they will develop. There is no common process for all the companies. Just this is the
All the
point I need
companies.
to
Yeah.
say. So each and every
Yeah.
software company, they will follow one unique process and they will develop the application. They will follow one unique process and they will develop the application. That's the reason we are keeping 3 years, 4 years experience, and we are getting job and we are managing our job very easy. Why? Because there is no common process for all
Common
the company.
common process.
That's the reason we are keeping 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. If it is any common process is there, then they will ask you like, okay, what process you followed? But each and every software company having one unique process and they will develop the application. So beside company, what process they are using, beside company, what process are they are using, they don't know. So that's the reason whenever you are facing the interview, that time they may ask you like, what process you faced, what process you followed. Then we can say it is a glass model, it is a cap model, it is a phone model, it is a Akhil model, it is a computer model. So we can say any name. Okay.
Yeah.
HDLC models. If they want to develop or if they want to test that this project, they will follow 6 phases. They will follow 6 phases.
6 phases.
One is initial phase. If they want to develop any project, they will follow 6 phases. One is initial phase, second one is the analysis phase, third one design phase, fourth one coding phase, fifth one testing phase, last one delivery and maintenance phase. HDLC models. Initial phase, analysis phase, design phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance phase. HDLC contains software development lifecycle contains 6 phases. So HDLC models. In the HDLC models, if you want to develop any project, we will follow 6 phases. Initial phase, we will gather the requirements from customer. Analysis phase, we will analyze all the customer requirements. Design phase, we will divide the whole project into some modules. Coding phase, we will test the coding phase, we will develop the application. Testing phase, we will test the application. Delivery and maintenance phase, they will deliver the application into client environment. Wherever you go, if it is any software company, they will implement these 6 phases. While developing the application, they will develop these 6 phases. So this 6 phases is constant, compulsory. If you want to prepare chicken curry, we need chicken, tomato, something salt or onions or something chili. We need these things. These are compulsory. So they will prepare
Right.
different process. They will follow different processes. But we need all those things. So just while developing the application, okay, compulsory we need. So they will implement these 6 phases, sir. Initial phase, we will gather the requirements. Analysis analysis phase, they will analyze the requirement. Design phase, they will divide the whole project into some modules, and the coding phase, they will code the, they will develop the application. Testing phase, they will test the application, and delivery and maintenance phase, they will deliver the application to client environment. So these are the process. These are the compulsory. We need these 6 phases, right? Now, if it is any project, they will implement these 6 phases. This is the first point. If it is any project, if it is any company, they will implement these 6 phases. They will implement these 6 phases. There is no order. There is no order. Each and every
Yeah.
software company, they will follow one unique process and they will develop the application. There is no order. There is no order, sir. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Now I will teach you some models. So none of the companies using or not using, I don't know. Okay. Some companies they will follow, some companies they will not follow. So we will discuss some of the models. Some of the models. I can't say
Models.
confidently. I can't say it is not using or not using. I can't say anything. Okay. Why? Because some
Yeah.
companies they will follow. Oh, internally they will use some process. They will develop one process. They will follow one process and they will develop the application. So which company is following, which company is not following, I can't say. So now we will discuss all the models, but some companies they are using, some companies not using. Okay, we don't know. So each and every company having one unique process. What is that process? We don't know. Okay, what is that process? What they are following? We don't know. We can't say. So what process they are following, what process they are not following, we don't know. So some companies they will follow, some companies they will not follow. So today concept is models. Models means approach, procedure, process. Okay, right. Today first model, waterfall model. If it is any model, they will implement these 6 phases only. They will implement these 6 phases only. This is the point. So initial phase they will gather the requirements, analysis phase they will analyze the requirement, design phase they will divide the project, coding phase they will develop the application, testing phase they will test the application, delivery and maintenance phase they will deliver the application to client environment.
Mm.
Right. First phase, first model, waterfall model. First model, waterfall model.
Waterfall.
When they will choose this model, whenever the customer having clear requirements, that time they will choose this model. So if it is any model, they will implement 6 phases: initial phase, analysis phase, design phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance phase. If it is any model, they will implement 6 phases only. First one, waterfall model. Whenever the customer having clear requirements, that time they will choose this model, that is waterfall model. Whenever the customer having clear requirements, whenever the
Clear
customer having
requirement.
clear requirements, that time they will
Clear
choose the
requirement.
model. Based on the customer requirements only, they will choose the models. Based on the customer requirements only, they will choose the models. Based on the customer
Models.
requirements only, they will choose the models. Based on the customer requirements only, they will choose the models. First model, waterfall model. Whenever the customer having clear requirement, that time they will choose this model, that is waterfall model. So why they will choose this model? Whenever the customer having clear requirements, then only they will choose this model, that is waterfall model. So why they will choose this model? So here waterfall model is very very simple model and low cost model, less time taking model. Project maintaining and monitoring very easy. That's the reason they will choose this model, that is waterfall model. When they will choose this model, whenever the customer having clear requirements, what he want clearly, if we explain clear requirements, that time they will choose this model, that is waterfall model. Waterfall model advantages. It is a simple model. It is a simple model,
Simple model.
low cost model, less time taking model, project maintaining and monitoring very easy. That's the reason they will choose
Very
this
easy.
model. Disadvantages. We can't take new requirements middle of the project. Disadvantages is middle of the project we can't take the new requirements from the customer. So some of the company they will use this one, some of the company they will not use. So why? Because whenever the customer is having clear requirements, that time only they will choose this model, that is waterfall model. Next model, prototype model. Whenever the customer having not clear requirements, that time they will choose this model, that is prototype model. Whenever the customer having not having clear requirements, whenever the customer not having clear requirement, that time they will choose this model, that is the prototype model. So for example, just like me, so I don't have any, just like I don't know anything, so I can't give any requirements, so I can't say anything. So if it is any customer having unclear requirements, for example, I need one website should be good, but how it will be good, I don't know, I'm totally new to that area. So just like whenever the customer having unclear requirements, just whenever the customer having unclear requirements, what he want, first of all he should know, he don't know. So that's time we will use prototype model. So whenever the customer are not having clear requirements, that time we will use this model, prototype model. Prototype is nothing but it is a roughly and roughly developed model. So whenever the customer are having unclear requirements, at that time we will choose this model, that is prototype model. Prototype model advantages: at any point of time we can take the new requirements from customer. At any point of time we can take the new requirements from customer. At any point of time we can take the new requirements from customer. At any point of time we can take the new requirements from customer.
Yeah.
And disadvantages, it is a costly model. Why? Because every time customer will change, he will do the changes in the application. So it is a costly model, more time taking model, costly model, very costly model, very costly model, very costly model, very costly model, time taking
First,
model. We can't say the deadline, we can't say the deadline. So why? Because the customer regularly changing the requirements, so we can't say the deadline, we can't say the deadline. It is a time taking model, it is a costly model. Okay. So some of the company they are using, some of the company not using, so we can't say already first in the first, already I told you which company they are using, which company not using, we don't know, we can't say confidently, yes, we can't say. So some companies they may follow the process, some companies will not follow the process. So prototype model advantage: at any point of time we can take the new requirements from customer. Drawbacks: we can't see the deadline, and it is a cost model or time taking model. Next model, evolutionary model. Evolutionary model. Next model, evolutionary model.
evaluation model.
Evolutionary model means, so here different, this model is very different actually. After getting the project, each and every software company they will divide the old project into some modules, so that is called high level designing, that is called high level design.
High level design.
Each and every module divided into some sub modules, that is called low level designing, that is called low level designing. Each and every sub module divided into build wise. So after developing the application, compulsory we will do user acceptance testing, sir. UAT. Compulsory we will do user acceptance testing. That is normal. After before delivering the application, we will do user acceptance testing. But in this evolutionary model, each and every build, each and every build, we will do user acceptance testing. Each and every build, we will do user acceptance testing. Each and every build. So each and every build, we will do user acceptance testing. Normally, if it is any other model, we will use user acceptance testing end of the project. But here,
End of the project.
each and every build we will do user acceptance testing. Each and every build we will do user acceptance testing. Presence
How
of the
we do, sir? This we keep on sending to, we keep on asking the customer to come to the company and see this build.
Max, so he will interact with the customer. Max, he will always he will be staying company only. Max.
Uh-huh.
So after developing the build, sir, based on your requirement, your build is ready. If he say okay, yes, then only we can go for next build. Otherwise, we can do same build. So
Mhm.
it is taking time process. It is a time taking process. Each and every time, if it is customer is there, so he will do some objections. He will do something. He will do something. He will do
Mhm.
some changes. He will do some objections. He will do some suggestions. So every time we need to change. Every time we need to change. So after if we say okay, then only we can go for next build, otherwise we need to do same build again and again. So it is a time taking process, it is a costly process, and we can't
Costly.
say the deadline, we can't say the deadline, how many years it will take, how many months it will take, we can't say the deadline. It is not a complete model, it is also not a complete model. When will it will be
Mm.
finished, we can't say the deadline. That is evolutionary model. Next, last, no, not last, spiral and fish model. Spiral model and fish model. Both are scientific models. Sorry, both are scientific models. Both are scientific models. Spiral model and fish model both are scientific models. Both are scientific models. So scientific models means rocket launch something. So upagraha launch. So that time they will use these models, spiral and fish model. None of the Indian companies not encouraging. Some US companies also, some of the companies only they will develop this type of projects. That is that is
Spiral.
spiral and fish model. These models only they will implement in only scientific projects like rocket launch, upagraha launch. So in that projects only they will implement this project, this models, spiral and fish. It is a highly risk based models. Why? Because if you want to launch the one rocket, so compulsory they will invest some crores of rupees, crores of rupees they will invest. So if it is success, there is no problem. But if it is not success, why? Because so for example, you want one application, sir, you said two buttons in the application, I developed only one button, or I developed two buttons but one button is not working. So you will raise the complaint, I will rectify the problem. So just like before going to delivery, once again I can check it. So why? Because we can do trial, okay, working or not, we can check it. But upagraha or rocket launching, there is no trial sessions. once if you
Trial session.
once if you press the
Once it's
button, it will
built,
go, it will not come back. So there is no
yeah.
trial session. So that means it is a highly risk based model, it is a highly risk based models. Why? Because there is no trial session, sir, it is working or not. So
Mm.
whenever you for example, so if it is ISRO also, so whenever doing one rocket launching something, one operation, they will not very confident. Why? Because they will not say if it is success. If they don't know, even they don't know, already they developed, but they will say they can't say confidently. Why? Because there is no launching, there is no trial sessions. So if you press the button, it will go, it will be success or not, we can't say, they can't say. So that's the reason. So fish model, spiral model, none of the companies not encouraging. Next, V model. Why we are calling V model? Verification, comma, validation. Verification, comma, validation. Both we will do here. So that's why that is called V model. Verification and validation, both we will do. Verification and validation, both we will do. So that's why that is called V model. V model means verification and validation, both we will do here. So verification means while developing the application based on the customer requirement, application is developing or not, they will do testing. That is called verification. So verification means while developing the application based on the customer requirements, it is developing or not, they will do testing. Each and every phase output document is properly coming or not. Each and every role in the organization according to customer expectation working or not, they will do testing. So that's why that is called verification. Next, validation. Validation means after developing the application based on the customer requirement, this application is properly developed or not, we will do testing. So that's why that is called validation. Verification we will do, and validation both we will do. So that's why we can say it is a V model. V model, verification we will do, validation also we will do. Twice we are doing testing. Verification means while doing the testing, each and every role in the organization according to customer expectation is working or not, each and every output document is properly coming or not, we will do testing. So that's why that is called verification. Validation means after developing the application based on the customer requirements, this application is developed or not, we will do testing. So that's why that is called validation. Verification we will do, as well as validations also we will do. Verification and validation, both we are doing testing. Twice we are doing testing. So in this phase, output in this model, output document is 99% quality document. Why? Because twice we are doing testing. Twice we are doing testing.
Testing.
Right. Next, recently came to one model into market, that is Agile model. Next model, Agile. So customer, company, developer, tester, they will sit in single environment, sir. This is the customer, company,
Tester developer.
tester, developer. First, customer, he will say the requirements to company. Company people, they will develop the application. So company people, they will told to developers. So developers, they will develop the application, and they will send it to testing department. Testers, they will conduct to user acceptance testing with the customers. Sir, based on your requirement, go, this build is ready. This is the first build. So if you say okay, next they will go for next build. On this part, they will sit in single environment. That means customer, company people, and developers and testers, they will sit in single environment, sir. Single environment
Hmm.
means the same place. Okay, they will sit in single environment. First,
Yeah.
customer will tell the requirements to company. Company people will tell to developers. So developers will develop the application. After developing the application, they will send it to testing department. Testers, they will conduct user acceptance testing with the customer. If it is working, then he will go for next build. So on this part we can rectify the problems. On this part we can take the decisions. So one, if it is any project, if it is any other model, it will take 30 days. If it is agile model, we can complete in 10 days. That is the difference between different other models and agile model. So these are the models. Software development life cycle contains 6 phases: initial phase, analysis phase, design phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance phase.